Hello and welcome to season 2 of the Wig Alopecia podcast, starring none other than myself, Jessie Vesper. This is episode 1. I am so happy to be here. I am happy to have a live studio audience today. I would like to thank the girls for being here today. We also have a not sponsored product in the background of today's video because guess what? I heard you from last season, the pilot season, season 1. We're calling it the pilot season. It was definitely a pilot season in hindsight, but to me at that time when I filmed it, it was definitely season 1. This is the official fully cocked season 1, which is technically season 2. But guys, welcome to my podcast. I have so much to catch you guys up on because as you guys know, I haven't really been gone. I've been on the internet. I've been posting and I've been consistently posting different content for you guys, but I've also been holding back because I have not been able to be my full, true, authentic, unleashed self. And I save that, reserve that, keep that sacred for this medium, which is the podcast. And I'm so excited to be here. There's a lot of things you can expect coming forward on this podcast, such as, but not limited to, music related content, me being a silly goober, me singing, me being dumb, me saying things incorrectly, stuttering, eating, outfits that are also eating. There's a lot I need to talk about. But first, before we get I also have a list. I always I call it my script, but I don't really go on script. I just have topics because you guys know my little brain will get off topic and then I'll forget what I'm saying. So I will be peeking. And if you see a little jump cut, I'm trying to do things with no jump cuts these days. But since there's only one host, me and my multiple personalities, I have to kind of keep myself structured. So if you see a little jump cut here and there, just know it's because I was going off track. So I'm excited to be here. I'm hoping you guys are excited to be here as well. There was a lot of hype for season 1. And by a lot of hype, I do mean the 3 of you that watched it. So thank you to everyone that's watched it thus far. And I'm excited to move forward. I'm thinking we're going to do this in a little bit more of a sustainable way. So I'm thinking maybe 1, maybe 2, if I'm getting crazy, episodes of the pod per month, because I still want to produce other content and it's just a one-woman show over here. So, which is me. It's me. I am the one-woman show. So if you guys like what you're seeing, be sure to let me know in the factions down below. Give it a like, give it a dislike, give me some criticism because I've heard you. I have heard you guys. I literally had to rearrange my house because I couldn't. Everybody was like, your videos are too close. You're too close. We're seeing too much. Please back off, is what people were telling me. And I realized, but my 4K camera punches in. Okay. So like even it's like mounted over here. You guys can't see. I posted a little behind the scenes video that's going up on Instagram soon. So you might want to go over there if you want to see, but, it's like on I can't move it. So like when it punches in, I had to like move the desk back and I've had to move myself backward. So now I have room, but this room had so much workout equipment because I'm a gym girly now. It's my whole personality, but, no one cares. I'm just saying I've been jumping through the ring of fire, the hoops for you people. So you people that don't even like me. So just know that is happening. But I have a lot of house cleaning things to talk to you guys about. This episode is going to be a little different than last season and the structure of those episodes because I'm changing it up. I've grown since then. The last episode, I believe, was 10 months ago. So it's been over a year since the first episode came out. And guys, a lot has happened. A lot has changed in my life. And I'm going to share and be a little vulnerable with you guys today and tell you a little bit about what has been going on in my life as well. So lock in. We're still doing fun things. And this episode might be a little more hectic than the upcoming episodes. But I'm here to have fun. I want to laugh. I don't want to cry. I want to laugh. I want to have a good time. And I don't want to be mean. I do want to be a little mean. I've actually gotten a lot meaner. Okay. So let me just look at my list and then we're going to get started. Okay. So now that I have looked at my list, I have a lot to say. Guys, I have been stuck on the beauty standards of society for a long time. As a trans woman, you guys know that I struggle with body image a little bit. A lot of bit maybe. And I thought about doing this whole season of the podcast with no makeup just to prove a point. But also, I kind of didn't want to do that because I wanted to serve looks. So here I am on episode 1 serving looks. I may, for the rest of this season, completely wear no makeup. And you might just be mad about that. I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know what you're doing. Lurking is what you're doing. But I may do that. And if I do that, that's my business. Okay. I'm redefining what beauty means to me. But also, you guys know that I'm a full coverage girly. In fact, I'm filming this. It's like 9 p.m. I never film at night. I rarely do. It's been, I can count on like one hand the amount of times I filmed at night as a tuber. And guys, it feels weird. It feels crazy because I like when I use a glam, I have a glam, I do a glam. I like to use that glam all day. Okay. So I'm redefining beauty for myself because I feel as if when I have my face on, I can kind of do anything and everything. But I want to feel that way when I don't have my face on because I have a face under this face, believe it or not. And if you've seen it, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry about that. And what? And what? What about it? What about it? We're also going to try not to hit the microphone this season. That's going to be a new thing. So before I'm like going on tangents, and I'm sorry. Get used to it, okay? Get used to the tangents because they're here to stay. They're coming for you. The tangents are coming for you, guys. Let me just tell you a little bit about my life. Okay, let me look because I don't even remember what's been going on because my life has been so freaking crazy. So season 1, the pilot season of the Wig Alopecia podcast starring me, Jessie Vesper. Guys, episode 1 came out, right? My life was going okay. Just okay. Not okay, just okay, right?
Okay.
And then as soon as episode 2 airs, just about, my life truly fell apart. I was going through so much turbulence in my life. I look back I watched a couple clips and things from those seasons just to get a refresher on who she was at the time. And let me tell you something. The friend betrayals, plural, that I was experiencing around episode 1, 2, guys, I was in shambles. And I remember it vividly because whatever episode I think it's episode 2, but the episode where I wore the Sonic the Hedgehog or the Silver the Hedgehog shirt and had the blue eyeshadow, I was going through it in that video. Let me tell you, I was going through it. And I was also sick, I believe, at that time. So I remember that vividly. And I remember like just the betrayals that I experienced broke my heart. It wasn't like a casual friend situation. It was like 2 very close relationships with me blew up in my face. They either ghosted me or told me they hated me, and I was left in shambles. And that was really sad to me because at the time those people were my support system. Is now a good time to do the outfit of the day, or should we keep being drama? So we've got the lovesick sweatshirt. It's a crop top, okay? She's got the bodysuit on, okay. She's got a whole lot of body into this. And then I've just got some little shorts. I'm not gonna show you everything else because you have to pay for that. But I am really happy I have this shirt. I think I got this on clearance from Torrid, actually. I love this, and it's funny because it's true. I am, in fact, very lovesick even now. My heart is perpetually broken everywhere I go, every state of life I'm in, but sometimes it's worse than others. And I've been doing really good since episode 1 of last season to repair that. But, you know, life keeps getting me down. It does. And that's neither fun nor good, probably. Let me just see what else has been going on in my life. So we started season 1 with the friend betrayals, but I persevered and said nothing because I didn't want those people to see, but it's been a year now. I don't care. I do care. Call me. Maybe don't call me. So then after that, at the end of the season, you guys know that my Kia Rio got stolen from the premises of my house, which is not a house. It is, in fact, an apartment I rent. And I still live here because I could not find a cheaper, more affordable place, and I'm working on it, okay? But actually, I re-signed my lease in about a week, so that's gonna be terrifying for me because I don't want to re-sign here, but I have to. So I'm stuck, and maybe I'm just gonna have to break the lease when I find a good place. But that's never good because your girl is in school, and it's hard to move when you're in school. This is actually my last semester of my bachelor's. Also, that I was in school the whole time my life was falling apart, so, and still have been, and I've been making straight A's, so don't even play me. But a lot was going on in my life, and then I was like trying to maintain my, I was trying to recover, save whatever little sliver of a social life I could from the betrayals that were happening. And then some might say I'm the problem. I wouldn't say I'm the problem. I might be the problem. I might be the problem. We've said that on the channel before, but I just want to let you guys know that I might be the problem. It's fine. It is fine. But I had all these betrayals. My car got stolen. And then, guys, I did stand-up comedy. Okay, so not all bad things happened last year. It was one of the toughest, most horrible years of my life so far. But hopefully it will be the worst year of my life and I will have wonderful years coming forward, but moving forward. But I did stand-up comedy last year and that was really cool. Listen, you can watch the whole video on that if you want to know the real tea about that. But I was really proud of myself and I plan to do it again, but it has not worked out recently, so I could do it again. And I've been focusing really hard on YouTube. So I do have a few routines and things that I want to try, but like, you know, it has to work out with my work schedule and I have to be able to go serve a look and be skinny enough to be on stage because I don't want the stage to be like one of these numbers. You know, like it's the stage to be like this. You don't want one of these numbers. So I've been working really hard on that. And by working really hard on that, I do mean I've been 16 days in the gym and I am working really hard on that. I am, okay? Like, listen, this is a big deal for me. I know some of you may be like, wow, 16 days. Some of you guys might be like, Jessie, that's pathetic. You're still fat. And you know what? I would say yes. I would say yes, I am. But you know, 16 days is more than it takes to create a new habit, I think. I think that's an accurate statement. I think that's an accurate, incredible statement. If not, correct me, editing Jessie. But I am very proud of myself because I have not just necessarily been going once a day. Some of those days I've gone twice. Like half of those days I would say I've gone twice, which is a lot for me because I never really worked out. You know, like I've never been a gym person. I've always been a person that just exercises when I exercise and it's, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm proud of myself and you should be proud of yourself and also be proud of me because I'm amazing and you're probably not. But I'm still proud of you and that's me patting myself on the back because I am proud of you. I am being the bigger person here, both literally and metaphorically. I am being the bigger person. So yeah, I did stand up. Okay, what about it? And oh, guys, I got off the internet. And sure, maybe it was only a few weeks, but it was what I needed in the moment. I made this dramatic post and reading it recently, I was like, wow, that's really dramatic. But you know, it was all true in the moment. I was spiraling. I was spiraling out of control because my time was being consumed by screens and that some of these screens I had obligations to, right? I made not only obligations to you, the -3 viewers, but I also made obligations to school, to work, to, you know, editing, like whatever it was at the time. And it was a lot for me and it was taking a lot of my time and I was severely depressed, truly. And I was masking really well. Did I just call myself mask? Oh my God, ew, triggered. I was masking and I was like not happy. And whenever you're not happy and you're still trying to produce and create and do whatever, that's gonna translate on camera. So I've worked really hard to, like, even the short period of time I was offline, it gave me a moment of clarity to be like, you know what? I'm coming back with a vengeance and I'm getting on the internet and doing the internet the way I want to do the internet. Okay. I decide what I post and what I do on here. And, you know, like Poppy says, I'll stop when it's no more fun. So when I stop having fun again, you can count on me to disappear because I don't want to exist in a consumable way for people if I'm not having a good time. What's the point? I'm here to entertain. I'm here to be the dancer. I'm the dancing little monkey. I am here to be the dancing clown, the bimbo. I'm here to make you laugh. So if I'm not doing that, and if we're not having a good relationship, if you're just going to be toxic and gaslight me the whole time, like, guys, I'm not doing it. Okay. So whenever I check out in 3 to 5 years, because I still only have 5 viewers, remember this moment. Okay. Remember this moment. So I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. I wouldn't say I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. But we're working on it. So I got off the internet and then imagine this. I actually got off the internet, but before that, my heart got broken. Oh, who would have thought? My heart got broken. And you know what? It actually got broken twice last year / this, well, multiple times this year, but like they've been kind of like ongoing heartbreaks because I had this guy and I would call him my boyfriend, but he probably wouldn't have called me his girlfriend. But we were doing a lot of girlfriend-boyfriend things and spending a lot of time together. And it was a lot of fun. I still really like him, but he was kind of mean to me, and then I dumped him, and then I met this other guy, and then he ruined my life. So, and then both of them have slid back in, then ghosted me, and then I slid back in, and they ghosted me. They definitely ghosted me. I didn't ghost them. So, and then I sent some memes, and they left me on red. So. Humbling moment for Jesse Vesper headquarters. Humbling moment over here, guys. You know, I'm here to tell you to text your ex. Text your ex, guys. Text your ex. Ask them how they're doing. You know, hook up with your ex. You know, maybe don't be safe about it either. You know, go out with him. Go out with him. Let him back into your life. Did he lie to you? Did he cheat? Maybe. But so what? You know, you haven't dyed your roots in like 6 months. So what is the truth here? You know, maybe you should get back with your ex. I'm just saying that maybe you shouldn't do that, actually, because I wouldn't say we were back together, because how can you be back together if it was a situationship and they wouldn't even call you their girlfriend?
Your actions will condemn us all.
But I definitely thought we were together. And then it's like, you know, they do whatever, this and that, touch you here and there, and then, you know, they tell you these things and all these things, like these sweet nothings, like they want to be with you, and then they don't, and they're figuring themselves out. And like, especially for the trans girlies and the gays and like the theys and the girls too, like the cis girls too, but like they're figuring themselves out, and like, don't let guys use you to figure themselves out. That's my new motto. I think that's actually my old motto that I'm going back to. And here's another thing. I had a rule that I broke, and I have to be honest with you guys about this. This rule was, one, if he breathes, he's a liar, of course. And then secondly, everybody gets one. Okay, not everybody actually. If you get one, you get one, right? Because I have been letting people back into my life, and I should not do that. You know, once you burn that bridge, don't rebuild it. Unless you want to. That's fine too. But guys, I've been rebuilding the bridges. In fact, I've been swimming with sharks to pick up the pieces of the bridge to cross back over to Red Flag Island. You know, and you might see a red flag. I see a bloody green flag. You know what I mean? Like, with the right detergent, which I have, of course, we can get the blood out of that green flag and make it green again, you know? So maybe if I persevere through the storm and the sharks and you know what I'm saying? Probably not. But you know, I'm kind of done with that, because I have to be sane, and I have to, don't call your ex. Just don't call your ex. And don't call my ex either. Don't call my ex.
You know you wish you could.
God, I hope they call me though. I hope they call me. So yeah, multiple heartbreaks, ongoing. It's not ongoing anymore, but it was ongoing. It carried through to this year, to 2026. It carried through, and I have been recovering from that. Okay, and by recovering, I do mean I am back on the dating apps. Okay, not all of them. Some of them. My Facebook dating stopped glitching and started working again. So I've been on there a little bit. Tinder and Bubble. Bubble. That would be a cute name for an app. Bubble. I downloaded them all again. Bumble. And I am on there swiping away. So if you see Miss Jessie Vesper on there, maybe we could make it Mrs. Jessie Vesper. But yeah, definitely have been on there. Nothing good. I went on a date that was, you know, I wrote about it. Sometimes I blog. Actually, I blog all the time, every week in my bios. So you guys can find some insider tea in there. But I did go on a date. Went well. Thought we were going to be thing. Turns out I'm a flop. Who would have thought? Actually, we're going to blame him. But that's all I'll say about that for now. Too fresh, and I should not be smearing these boys online. And I'm not going to. But I will say, Why did I pay for the date? Why did I pay? 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 Hey guys, why did I pay? Why did I pay for the date? You know? Why did I do that? Dummy right here. Let's get back to it. Oh, okay. This is the last thing I'll say about my recap of my life. There's a lot more, obviously, that has transpired between the podcast beginning of season 1 and now. But I will say there were more friend betrayals. I will say this, like the first one was just 2 people, and then it was like 7.
You can't
like there was a whole smear campaign against me. There was a whole smear campaign against Mrs. Jessie Vesper. And I had a good time. I cried, but it's okay. Not anymore, because guess what? I have no feelings I'm never going to feel again. In fact, I'll never love again. This is a very good song, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling, not opening up, not kissing, not touching, not talking to anyone ever again, except for to myself and alone in this room as I talk to you guys. So blink twice if you need help. Yeah, so that all happened, but I'm doing great now.
I'm done for.
I'm doing great now because I've been productive. You know, I will say that's another reason I got the gym membership, because I was like, I hate all of you. So if I hate all of you, maybe I should just go lift heavy things, you know, and lifting heavy things lets me hate you guys. Not you guys. I love you guys. But those guys, you know, the ones, the stupid people. It lets me put all that energy on the weights and the machines, and I rage against the machine, you know? So yeah, that's been happening in my life. How are you? Let me know in the comments. In last season, I was doing some reactions, and you guys know that this YouTube channel really did start early on with my reactions. Of course, I did some other things first, but we don't need to talk about that because you'll never find it. You'll never find it. It's not on the internet anymore. Please don't find it. But I used to do reactions to music, and you can't do that anymore because of copyright infringement. So there's actually a lot of things you can't react to anymore. I have trouble with it. That's why I don't do it, but I love reacting. But my thing is, last season, I was finding memes and I was rewatching them, and they're just not as funny the second time. I don't have a team to curate memes for me to send them. So if you guys want to send me memes and you guys want reactions on this channel, I need you to go find them and send them to me on Instagram or my email and let me know. I'm also not clicking weird links in my email, so maybe just send them on Instagram or something, or maybe even Twitter DMs or something, because I want memes and I want to be able to react to them here, but I'm only gonna do it if I find a really good one on my own, or you guys send them to me. So I wanted to put that little Easter egg in here because I do need, this is the house cleaning episode. I think we're gonna start every season with the house cleaning episode because there's a lot to be said. You know, times change and there's a lot to be done. So send me memes, please, because you guys know I am a meme queen. I am queen of the internet. And let me tell you something. If you guys betray me, I will delete the internet for everyone. You guys will get your privileges taken away. I will delete the internet and you will have nothing to do. Then what are you going to do? Read a book? Read a book. You read on Substack, don't you? What's a book? You know, I'm not talking about a Kindle. I'm talking about a book, because you're not going to be able to access your portal for all your books you have because the internet will be deleted. Do you understand? Got it. We get to talk about something I'm very excited to talk about. But first, I need to take a drink. I need to take a drink and I need to show you guys. Ice Mountain. Ice Mountain, official, unofficial, not sponsored. Ice Mountain. Do we have our little Ice Mountain here as well? Yes, we do. And I know you guys are sick and tired of me talking about Ice Mountain, but you know what? I'm thirsty and I love Ice Mountain, and I did purchase this with my own money. Oh my God. Oh, I love Ice Mountain water. It is the best water, and I'll have you guys know. Hold on. Oh, so good. I'll have you guys know that Ice Mountain has been replying to my DMs. I posted like my 3 or 4 cases of water that I bought of Ice Mountain from Wally World. And I said, Ice Mountain, I love you. And they replied to me. This is not the first time I've been replied to by Ice Mountain. And I want to say here and now for the permanent record that I love Ice Mountain. But you know what else I love that is icy, cold, refreshing, beautiful, iconic, and my elixir of life? Baby Jane. I love Baby Jane. Baby Jane is amazing. Baby Jane is everything I want to be. Skinny and blonde, beautiful, a great singer, a great performer, a great stylist, a great person. I've never met her, but I'm assuming she's a great person because how could you not be? How could you not be a great person when you look this good? How could you not be a good person whenever you're this talented? How could you not be a good person when you like my comments and reply back to me? I love her. Love her. I would love to have her on the podcast as a guest. I would love to interview her. I would love to see her live. And I am going to someday, but unfortunately, well, maybe it's not. It's unfortunate for me. It's not unfortunate for the world. It is a blessing to the world. She is touring, but it's only in places that are really far away and expensive for me to travel to. So whenever she comes to Nashville or St. Louis or something like that, you know my country yeehaw is going to be there. You know I'm going to be there. In fact, I might even go to multiple shows. So I am very excited because I love her. But the song of the week, we're talking about song of the week here, okay? But we're also going to get a little bit of an album tease because I am fed up with you people for sleeping on Baby Jane. She is amazing. She's amazing. And she's in like the new scene. Like I feel like she's friends with all the cool people. Like,
Hey, I found a hidden fairy.
All of the cool people, okay? Like Barely Human, Asteria, the whole vibe, like the whole group, okay? So love her the most, but Head Full of Nightmares is going to be my song of the week because I have been playing it. I've been playing it a lot. I've been playing it on repeat, in fact, and I would play it here for you now if I wouldn't get copyright stricken from YouTube. So instead, I would like you guys to pause this video, but if you don't come back, I will have to hurt you. Allegedly, but go watch her Head Full of Nightmares music video because I was there whenever it premiered. I was posting about it. I shared it. You guys miss out on things whenever you don't follow me because you don't see these things. But I was literally screaming in my living room, streaming it on my television because I was like, wow, holy freaking crap. I was so shook by the visuals. I was so shook by her. Just her aesthetic is everything. She is everything, but also the music is good and amazing. She's bringing hardcore back, guys. She's bringing the hardcore style of, it's like hyper pop, but it's not, but it's like hardcore, but it's scene, but it's like, oh, it's like ravecore a little bit. Like, oh my God, like you guys know I don't believe in genres. I of course they exist, but like I don't believe in them because we have meddled everything together. It's all meddling together. And I love that because it lets people be not only aesthetically make the choices they want to make, but also stylistically they can make the choices they want to make as well, sonically. And I think that is so amazing. And you guys know I love Sonic. That was a pun. Okay. But literally love her sound. And so Head Full of Nightmares is going to be my song of the week. And the video might be the best video I've seen all year. And I've seen a lot of videos this year already. So maybe that'll be topped. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying pretty privilege here, but like, I think she is so beautiful, and she's always posting amazing things on Instagram. I love her little edits with like the aesthetics of like the Russian like cold nature. Like I could rant about this beautiful woman for hours, and I have, and I will, and I'm not going to hold you hostage now much longer. But first I have to talk about her album. Okay, so I am going to hold you hostage, and you're going to like it because I love her album, A Grave Marked Strange. I was listening to this a lot last year because guess what? Depressed. I was depressed and sad, and that's okay because it helped me be less depressed and sad. And I'm not good with track names and track lists, but Baby Jane is one of those artists, and this is rare. This is rare. I know you guys probably think that it's not rare because I talk about only artists I like for the most part on here, but it is rare because the artists I don't like, I'm not talking about them. So Baby Jane is one of these artists that I like every song that she has put out that I have heard, which I have heard all of her discography.
Dyslexia.
I've heard all of her music because I'm not a fake fan. Would you expect me to be? Would you expect me, Jessie Nicole Vesper, to be a fake fan? Would you? Wow, that's interesting. I'm not, and I think you should listen to this album because it is... Are we bringing it back? Phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Okay. So go listen. Her song Colorway. while I wait. I didn't even look up to the sky today to see what got decided on the way. Oh, my Lord, give me strength, because I lyrically on that album, not just that song gives me the feelies. That song got me through it. That song got me through it. That song got me through it. And it still is. So go listen to this album. Lyrically, this album is also amazing. Like, I really think you guys need to like have Spotify, whatever streaming platform you use, open and be reading the lyrics. Okay. So that's a good segue to our next topic. Because I have more music related topics. I think this is kind of like a music podcast. Do you guys think that? Maybe not. But do you guys use YouTube music at all? I dabble with YouTube music. I used to use it a lot because I like to listen to the demos and whatever's on there, you know, the unreleased things at times. Don't yell at me, but I did and I do, and I like it for that particular reason. But they have added that YouTube voice assistant. What is it called? I wrote it down. Hold on. Oh, it's called Beyond the Beat. That's what it's called. Beyond the Beat. And I liked it at first because it was like kind of like a little radio announcement. Some of you guys might be too young for radio. I had to explain to my nephew what radio was because we were driving past a radio station. And I was like, look, a radio station. And he said, what's radio? So I had to do that. That made me feel really old. But it's like a radio station announcement, but it's AI. It's like the AI voice, right? I've noticed some major inconsistencies because when I use YouTube Music, which isn't nearly as often as Spotify, I hear a lot of specific songs. It's like I'm on my same 5, 6, 7 tracks. You know what I mean? So it'll say some things in regards to be like, this next track is blah, blah, blah. You know, upcoming Jessie Vesper. She was really sad when she wrote this. Like it'll say things like that, right? But it was doing it for like Lady Gaga specifically. And I know everything there is to know about Mother Monster. Pause up, okay? So it said a bunch of, I don't know if it was misinformation or disinformation, but I took it as disinformation because I was like, what is this AI saying? And I Googled it and it wasn't factual. And it literally, I was listening because I like to hype myself up before the podcast because I like to remain silent so I have things to say. And then I listen to hype music before we get into it. You know, that way I'm like ready, I'm on, I'm ready to go. I was listening to YouTube Music before this. And then I was listening from Chase Icon, and then the little guy started talking, and he was like, blah, blah, blah. Noah Khan was really sad whenever he did this live performance of whatever. TTFN. And the next song that played was Call Your Mom by Chase Icon. And everything that the AI had said about Noah Khan, I don't even know why that was there because I'm not listening to Noah Khan.
Sure, Jam.
Like, I do occasionally, like if it comes on, but like I'm not actively seeking to listen to Noah Khan. So I was like, okay. I literally was laughing as I was putting on my mascara because I was like, what just happened? So AI slop is here. It's here for us all. And I'm scared, but that's okay because I don't know how to turn it off. I was looking in the settings today and I didn't know how to turn it off. And normally I can turn things on and off pretty easily, but, yeah, pretty devastating there. So use YouTube Music with caution, but I do love YouTube Music. I do think it is worth the money, to be honest. At least it was. Don't know about now. I want our episodes to be about an hour long or less. So I don't have someone like counting down to say, wrap it up. You should always wrap it up. But like, I don't have someone here to tell me that. So I need to remind myself to keep it moving and keep it concise. That would be good. So meme of the week, guys. Olivia.
Hi there, Olivia.
Olivia. Do you guys know this? Let me just.
Hi there, Olivia.
How do you look so much younger than Donna? Like you said she's your older sister? Like, what's your secret?
No, sugar.
How old are you?
Guess.
I don't know, like 19?
Oh, Jonna, I like this one.
No, sugar. I'm not even watching it. You're watching it because I put it on the screen. But like me just thinking about it makes me laugh because I love it. This is made by product. I couldn't find any credible information about who this is, or like, I just know that they make this. I watched it's like 40 minutes long, I think, on YouTube, the whole like, it's called Dirty Snow. And I found them recently just on like reels on Instagram, but I freaking love these videos. I'm going to go watch all of them in order of progression, probably, because I need more. I would like literally, I saw some comparisons in the comments to like salad fingers, and it does kind of remind me of that, like the horror-esque style, because it's like, it's just horrific enough to be unsettling, especially with like the kind of like animation. It's giving Nintendo 64 a little bit with that, but like I loved it. I think it's just unsettling enough. It kind of is scary. It scares me a little bit, but like meme of the week for sure. No sugar. Olivia. I truly like, so funny, so freaking funny. I can't wait till the next installment. I hope that we get more like the sequel to Dirty Snow, because I feel like there's more that could happen there. I love those characters so much. Whatever, I am fangirling, but I need more. I need more. Okay. I need fabulous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need more.
Blocking's impossible.
I need more. I need more Dirty Snow. I never thought I'd be saying that online.
Doesn't matter right now. We got to get out of here and fast.
So that is meme of the week. Olivia. I also, guys, okay, I have a couple hot topics, but first we have to talk about icon of the week. And I am bad with names. It's not that I don't know his name. His name is Vince Wilkinson. Vince Wilkinson. It's that last name that was confusing me. Life short, lift heavy, go to the gym. That's what I've learned today, and I didn't learn it today. This man, Vince, convinced me to go to the gym, and I'm not like, I've watched him for a while actually, because I thought he was extremely attractive. I said it, okay? He's an extremely attractive gentleman. He is buff. He's not my normal type. Buff, of course, is my normal type, but as you guys know, I enjoy a hairy gentleman. This man, smooth, so smooth. He's got charisma too. He's very smooth, okay, from what I've seen. But this is not a video about me thirsting over this man. This man has inspired me. And when have I ever said that a man has inspired me, first of all? But like, this man truly is so inspirational to me, because he is like a heavyweight lifter in the military, is my understanding, and he makes these like little lifestyle videos. Not just there, he's funny. I think he's funny about the heavy things he lifts and throws and whatever, but also he does like meal prep stuff, and he like does like little kind of, I don't want to call them vlogs, they're like short form kind of style vlogs, but he's doing this series where he locks in for 100 days, and he really inspired me because he got rid of his couch. And I don't know if he's personally a minimalist, but you guys know that I dabble with minimalism, and I like me, as I have 3 wigs back there. But I do, like, whenever it comes to like my personal life and like the things that I have, I want less but better, kind of more of an essentialist mindset. But also I want to I dabble with the minimalism, and I keep things that bring me joy, you know? But sometimes I pick up things and I'm like, this is already brought me joy, so I don't need it in my life, right? But this man, he gets rid of his couch. He didn't completely get rid of it. He put it in another room, but he's like making his main space an area where he's productive, where he's working out, because he's training for this heavyweight championship. I don't know if I'm calling it the right things. I'm a noob, okay? I'm a noob to gym life. But this inspired me so much. I actually, before he even started this series, I had went to Planet Fitness and got a gym membership, because I was like, one, all the betrayals. You guys know about the betrayals I just talked about, but that inspired me to be on my A-list grind. I'm on my A-list grind, and I am getting hotter, and you guys are not ready for that. But as I get hotter, I am getting less depressed, and this man inspired me. You know, I had been like dabbling with wanting to go for, if I'm being honest, for years, but I always felt self-conscious and whatever. And I was like, you know what? This handsome gentleman can do it. Why can't I? You know, I'm good looking. I'm a hot, you know, why can't I go to the gym? So I went to the gym, and he inspired me to do it. So actually, it turned out he started doing like the 100 days of locking in or whatever, and we started going to the gym the same day. So I wrote about this in one of my little blogs, but if I ever lose my spot, we're like right on track. So like, it's been kind of cool. Like every time he posts his video, like I think he's on, like I'm on day 16. He posted his day 16 thing. And I was like, this is great because it inspires me. And it just works. I think that sometimes the universe works things out on its own time, if not all the time. And
that's 10 pounds.
I thought it was a really fun coincidence. So this man inspired me. I suggest all of you to go follow him and give him the clout that he deserves. And don't be creepy and weird and thirst after him. But I will say he is very handsome and he deserves all the happiness in the world.
And I am rooting for him.
I want him to win his championship. I don't know if you can win those. I'm sure you can. You probably get a medal or something, right? I don't know. Maybe I should go. But I'm inspired. I am just so inspired by this gentleman. Just his perseverance, his like lifestyle changes he's made. And like maybe I'm just a fangirl and I have not an interpersonal. I always want to say interpersonal relationship, but that is not the word. Hold on. I'm thinking of it. Let me think. Let me cook. 6'7". Let me cook. Oh no. I'm boof. What is the word? It's like whenever you have a relationship with someone online, not a metaphysical. Oh my God. I know this word. I've said it before. This is embarrassing. It's a parasocial relationship. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. That is making me so angry. A parasocial relationship. I think I have a parasocial relationship with this man a little bit, but that's fine. That's what influencing is for, right? That's what we influencers are here. So if you have an there I go saying interpersonal again. Parasocial. If you guys have a parasocial relationship with me, that's fine. Just don't be crazy. Or do. That's fine too. Just don't stalk me. That's weird. But no, this man inspires me. I probably have a little bit of a parasocial relationship with him, but that's fine because he does like my comments and sometimes he comments back to me. After he sees this, if he does, he'll probably block me. But that's that's okay because I am inspired and I can always create new accounts. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I'm not that much of a freak. I already have other accounts. Anyways, yeah, he's really inspiring and you guys should definitely go check him out because he has good content. And as I get healthier and prettier and hotter, I'm leaving you guys in the dust. So, and I kind of low-key want to make gym content, but I don't want to do it at Planet Fitness. So maybe when I'm rich, I'll make a private gym and do that. But I don't know, like, do you guys want to see my struggles? I be sweating, guys. I'm like, I have to really work on my breathing and people stare at me because I be wearing you guys know I'm wearing hair. You guys know I'm wearing the hair and the lip to the gym. I have not gone to the gym once without a lip on and you guys should be very proud of that. You guys should be very proud because I am the baddie bee. Yes. So definitely go follow Vince Wilkinson and let him know that Jesse Vesper sent you because he is the man. He is the man. And look at this. Look at this. He inspired me to get this. So I am ready to flip over a tank. I think I'm ready. So we're winding down and, this is something that I used to do on the last season of the podcast, but because we haven't really done hot topics today, I do want to give you the warning that we're going to do a hot topic and then we're going to end on something. But I wanted to tell you guys that listen, Timothée Chalamet, I'm sure all of you know the T, right? On Timothée Chalamet. Okay. I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I would say that I'm a viewer in some ways. I don't follow him on anything. I never have. I like the Jenners and the Kardashians as much as anyone else does who can't, I'm not like a diehard fan, but I think they're pretty okay. I think they're iconic and I think, positive things toward them, right? Okay. So I'm more aware of him because of Kylie Jenner, right? But I have seen Dune. I've seen him in several things. Was he in Call Me By Your Name? I think I've seen him in things. Okay. So everybody knows that this clip is going super viral from this thing where he talks a little bit of smack on the ballet industry, right? And if you watch the whole thing, he kind of talks about his family and whatever, right? So I'm not here to analyze the clip. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of context. I'm not telling you what to believe or whatever, but the world is up in arms about this, okay? They are cancel culture is happening. They're all mad. The people, he was at the Oscars, people were making jokes. It's become this spectacle, right? Which it's kind of You know, it's all fun and games until it's you, right? It's all fun and games. And I'm not here to justify his actions. I always feel like I come to bat for people. But like, I just want to say that like, there's so many other people and things we should be holding accountable. And like, I do think though, in my professional opinion, it came off a little kind of frat boy, kind of like annoying, kind of like your arrogant brother saying something, you know, in the video. Of this, I don't know that it's warranted the amount of hate that it's gotten. If you don't agree, just don't agree. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I don't know. That's kind of my take on it, but I'm here to tell you what I would do if I were him and I were trying to work my own PR. That's what I'm here to tell you. And, you know, I became aware, I thought of this idea. Whew, sorry, I had to readjust. I thought of this idea, and then I saw later, I was watching Just Trish as I was getting ready before I started listening to music. And I saw the AI picture of him in a tutu. And that I was like, dang it, my idea. So like, I have to accredit that as well. But I was going to say that if I were him, I wouldn't have just gone to the Oscars in ballet. Like I probably would have done like some kind of social media thing that was like, ballet adjacent, or like go to the ballet, or like do something funny with ballerinas, like pay ballerinas and hire them, which maybe none of the ballerinas want to work with him or whatever, but there's always somebody, right? You know, I don't know. I think that would be so freaking funny. Like, or if he did ballet, or like if his family are like, they obviously, like if I'm understanding this correctly, his family has ballet ties as well. So like, you know, like if I grew up going to the dance studio and my sisters danced or whatever, I probably wouldn't want to go there or support that either, because I have like maybe trauma, so maybe not trauma, but like bad memories associated with that, you know? So like, again, I kind of see the perspective, but like also kind of don't be ignorant, but also me, you know, saying ignorant things online is kind of my thing. So I don't know. I just think if it were me, I would probably have done something like that. But also it's kind of iconic that, you know, stick to your guns too and don't acknowledge it. Kind of like the Kardashian way of things, which thank goodness they have the PR machine of the Kardashian Jenners behind them, because, you know, who would have known? Who would have thought, right? So that's my hot topic. I kind of felt like I undersold that one because, you know, I saw it a little bit online already. But, you know, I can't get things out as quickly as some people. I don't have a production team. It's just me, myself, and I over here at Jesse Vesper headquarters. So, yeah, I would like you guys to join the team. I'm going to end on something very magical. This is my Skinny Taste cookbook. And let me just say, this thing's heavy, and I wanted this cookbook for years. This is an old cookbook, and I found it today at a thrift stop. I found it at a thrift shop, okay? And I'm really excited. I actually threw away the cover on it because it was a little dirty and nasty and had some goo on it, but I was like, that's fine. And I checked, I paid $3 for this. Originally, how much did she retail for? Oh, it was on the cover thing I threw away. Dang it. I think it was $30. But I will say I was opening it earlier today, and it has the receipt still in it from Barnes & Noble. So thank you, past person. And I do know how much they paid for it. They paid $30 before tax. Oh, they spent $110 on books with a debit card. They didn't even get credit on that. Anyways, I am really excited about this Skinny Taste cookbook. The author is Gina Amolka, I believe is how you say her name. And I, many years ago, when I wanted to purchase this, I was like, I was younger and I couldn't afford it, to be honest with you. I was like, I couldn't afford $30, but I did see her recipe online for her lasagna, but her lasagna, stay with me, her lasagna was zucchini instead of noodles. And when I tell you, life-changing. Okay, I did make it. So delicious, so good. I love lasagna. I love pasta. Don't get it twisted, okay? Not saying it wasn't gluten. I'm going to say it wasn't gluten. But the cheese and the meat and the zucchini, it was a good substitute. It was, and I would make it again. So this is such a beautiful cookbook. I am so excited. And it kind of found me, which is weird. I was looking for a funny prop for something else. And I was just looking through the books, and then I found this beauty, and I'm trying to find a really scrumptious something to show you. But guys, look at these little fun, hold on. There's not much room in here. Hold on. Look at this little the scrumptiousness, okay? Scrumptious. And guys, I love food. And this is a little Easter egg as well. If you know me, you know that I almost went to culinary school, but then I didn't. And then I became a YouTube personality. So I don't know. There's just like so many fun recipes in here that I want to try. And I'm very excited to do so. So we're going to end on Miss Skinny Taste and buy this 30-year-old cookbook. It's not 30 years old, but check out her blog, her recipes. I'm sure she has other cookbooks as well, but you can't beat $3, okay? Well, guys, I think that wraps it up for today. Life short, lift heavy, go to the gym. And I am really excited to be back doing the podcast again. So let me know. Send me memes. Call me. Oh, that's another thing. If you guys want me to set up a number where you guys can call and leave voicemails and voice notes, I am totally down to do that. But to be determined, we're going to have a demand for that. So keep liking these videos, okay? Let me know what you guys want me to react to. Let me know your concerns, criticisms, and critiques in the factions down below, and share to your friends. For the love of God, you've got to have more friends than me, because after these betrayals, I don't know. I don't think I've got any left. So let me know what's up. What's the 411? Let me know hot topics as well. I'm not talking about the clothing store. Hot topics, because I'm not online like I used to be. I don't consume content like I used to. So if you're not sending me hot topics, I'm going to talk about what I want. And you guys aren't going to like that. So yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys very soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I miss you. I'll miss you. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.